Hello guys, so I have a gist for you. OloriAtuwase111 was in Lagos sometime last week for the Lagos Education Summit 2022 with the team creating a suitable fit for purpose with the Commissioner for Education, Mrs. Folashade Adefisayo, Finnish Ambassador for Education, Ambassador Marjana Sale, and other stakeholders. Olori talks about investing in education, and education should be people focused, and she talks about creating policy and building physical infrastructure. She talks about beyond building physical infrastructure, we should be able to implement the policies that we have in place. The implementation is as important as those policies. We should not just make policy and we don't just make them for making sake. We should be able to follow them through to the letter. And she talks about empowering the children to think critically and creatively, adapt to change, be resilient, and be solution oriented. She talks about where we cannot continue to use the past materials as the world is fast changing. As we know it, the world is no longer the way it is. We cannot be using the solution of 30 years to solve the problems of today, that it will not work. Knowing where the world is fast changing and we should be able to adapt and change with it. And to ensure that our educational system are up to date, should be able to compete with the world generally. We should not be lacking behind. And that is more reason why ensuring that those policies that I make are followed to the latter. So the next voice you are going to hear now is going to be our own, where she talks about tenacious implementations of policy that beyond making them, they should be implemented, they should be followed through. So enjoy yourself as you listen to us speak. I remain that girl is Shakiri girl. Thank you.
I want to talk to each and every single one of you in this room and watching online, and those that will go on to watch on afterwards, to remember these two words: tenacious implementation. Now let's talk a little bit about implementation, or the lack thereof. We all agree that for education to be effective, we must prepare our children for their future and not for our past. As a mother, I'm all about the foundations. So let's start there. Investing in early childhood development does not just benefit the children, it also benefits the societies. Oftentimes we talk about investing in education, people focus on building better schools, building, actual physical infrastructure. Less than oftentimes we talk about policies. And whilst it is good for us to talk about, or for us to build better schools, while it is good for us to build purpose-built schools, forgive me here because I know that I'm amidst teachers, I'm about to do something that's very grammatically wrong, but it is most important to implement these policies that we are talking about.